Cool. Let me just make sure it's all working smoothly. Oh, I got disconnected. Hang on. From F1, which is always fun. Right, I need to invite back if you can. League of South Africa. F1 League of South Africa.
Yeah. Oh god. Right. My voice is completely gone, which is great.
Best. What's my audio like?
Wait, can you set a link to the thing? I can't find it on Twitch.
I can hear you through my phone now, so that's fine. Right, cool. You want a link to it, yeah?
Yeah.
How do I do this? Go. There it is.
So
We should have 19 today, so it'll be quite interesting.
it's not ending well. Unless there is
no.
King. Which is then
So we got
fine.
48 laps of racing plus an 18-minute qualifying session. Could be a very long one. No, we have lost friends. It's fine.
Right, let me see. Volume mix, alright.
But let's make sure all of these are South African. Yeah, they're all South African. Right. So we should have 19. We've currently got 8, which is always fun with 4 minutes to go. Oh, Franz is back. Can we have some rain? That'll be funny. Is it working, Subset? Probably not. Okay. It works. That's good. Good. Make sure to re-include your audio. I've got a track map up so I don't forget all the names at the corners, which is great. What'd you say? Yours is sketchy for me as well. So alright, hang on 1 second then. Is it any better? "13 are in." I hope my mic's okay. Does it work? Does it work? Right, we're about to ready up. It does work. Right, first up is qualifying. Could be a very interesting session because it's a very new game. And I don't really know anyone's pace, so this is going to be a big unknown. Yeah, he has. That happened to me as I come up on my screen as well. I'm interested to see what the weather's like because, yeah, I want a rainy session, at least somewhere. Oh, it's dry. So, Franz isn't on the leaderboard right now, so I'm guessing we got some movement. Yep, movement. I don't know if it's amused. It is amused. Yep. Nothing's going to be happening for the time being, which is fun. But yeah, yellow flag. That's a fried. I think just letting people by. Nope, he's put it into the wall, down the retroposter, and that's what cold tires will do to you. So yeah, new for the game. It's going to be very interesting for league races, but Swister is a victim of that already in this session. Yep. So Amused Drifter will be the first one to start their lap. Who will probably set the benchmark. Yeah, so maybe this is just going to be a banker for Amused, but well, it will be the time to beat for the moment in qualifying anyway. Behind him is the Alpine of Reezy. Swiss is just going slowly. He'll box. He hasn't got a front wing. He's just taking it very cautiously. He doesn't want to crash again in qualifying. It's an awful start to the session for 1987. It's the Alpine of Reezy who goes. And Amused Drifter, who will cross the line, about to set the fastest lap. Reezy's disqualified. 109.9 is the time to beat for everyone else except Reezy, who's been disqualified from qualifying. And off we have Melt at a very similar place to Reezy when he got disqualified, but he's got back onto track this time, and he might hinder his teammate Elo Wired. Yeah, it's Melt's. Just letting his teammate by. Right, Elo Wired. He'll be the next to set a lap. I don't think it's going to be competitive with the top four right now, but what he'll want is just a lap on the board, and he's got a great amount of ERS to go and set another. He goes fifth fastest, not Toro Rosso. Alpha Tauri behind, goes up into fourth. Then you got Melt who will cross the line. And next will be I Am Ironlan, who is on a better lap than most. But he only goes 8th. So he goes up to 2nd on a 9.8. And the Red Bull of Sherlock will be next. As he goes to cross the line, he goes up into 5th. White Walker will be the last of this bunch to set a lap unless he comes into the pits, which he doesn't. White Walker, this could be a very competitive lap time. He goes up to 4th. And the order we have right now is Kroll from Laser and Amused Drifter, the top 3. White Walker in 4th ahead of Fearless Angel, and Sherlock in 6th. Harsh Cartoon and I Am Ironland. Elo Wired goes top of the timesheet by 7th tenths of a second. And going across the line a few others. Meltz invalidated his lap. That was 110.5, which is good pace. The Aston Martin is going to start his lap. And there's an Alfa Romeo who's gone off, and that is Brian BR Fury, who's gone off at Zhongzhou. And he's going to hinder the Red Bull, it looks like. No, he's not. Into the pits. My Ironland is down this time, so I'm going to be that competitive. White Walker. Don't think he's going to challenge his time, and now he's actually lifted off. And the Ferrari's going slowly. Right. Yeah, so Andres has invalidated his lap. Sticks is bad. Is going to come across against a Mercedes here, as he sets a purple middle sector, and he could be on for maybe provisional pole as it stands in the Aston Martin, as he's got an open track. Sticks is bad, comes across the line. He only goes 6th, although he had a brilliant middle sector on our time sheets on the track map. Anyway, and there's a Alfa Romeo. It could be the game. Anyway, Swister invalidated his lap across the line. It's nowhere. He's not having a great time out in Brazil, is Swister. And I am Ironland into the pits. Brian has lost it at on the run down to the final. On the run down to the finish line at Bancadas, and the Lopez losing it anyway. Andres comes into the pits. Sticks as bad as going to box. Fearless Angel. Not on that. Maybe can Swister get a lap in this time, which he will. Is it going to be anywhere near the top? He goes 3rd fastest after struggling right at the start of the session with tyre warm-up and invalidating his lap. Afterwards, he goes up into 3rd place with a very competitive lap time.
Alright, yeah. Wow, Swister's a decent lap time, man.
Yeah, 1 minute 9.7. Very good lap time.
Oh, Fearless is on a lap as well. And he's going against the curb. In that pit. Quite low on the orange. Sector 2 yellow flag. Oh, that's just Swister. Yeah, Swister probably goes slowly.
White Walker and XD Crawler seem to got their team orders in plan. They're out behind one another on track right now. Anyway, Fearless Angel in the Haas. He's up by 1/10 of a second going through Zhongzhou. And on the run up to the line, this could be a very good lap time. He stays 8th, but he doesn't improve his time.
Yep. White Walker's on started lap. He's 10th up in the 1st sector, so he's on for a good lap at this point.
Next will be Laser, who seems like he's backed off slightly. And you've got Skurlock on a flyer, who's 5 tenths up going through Zhongzhou. And down at the straight,
into another 2 tenths, he can go up.
Skurlock, can he improve his position? He's 5 tenths up in the middle sector, goes up to 2nd.
Yes he can, nice.
And else can't do anything.
Alright, White Walker, 4 tenths up. He could be in P2 if he gains another 2 tenths, I think.
White Walker's across the line, goes 3rd.
P3, nice. Oh, that's really close to his teammate. His teammates. I think he's always invalidating them. Just there's also on a lap, I think. I don't think he's on there. Oh, but actually. No, he's not. Ryan's started up as well.
Melts is up on his lap significantly, but his teammate is right with him. His teammate, who's on an out lap, had to back off massively just for Melts to improve, and that is not great for Elo Wyatt, who's
Still far behind him. Well, that's for Martin.
and Six's bad is coming up just behind.
Alright, I see some blocking happening in the pit lane. I'm not sure what this is, but I don't think it's allowed.
Both McLarens. And then Brian BR Fury is down on his lap. He's going to finish it anyway. He's just about to start third flyer. And Andres can't get a valid lap together here in qualifying. Alright, next across the line will be Harsh Cartoon. Where can he put his Alpha Tauri? And can he put it anywhere near the front of the field? He's going to come across the line. He's down on his lap time.
Down.
The Mercedes Melt goes up to 9th. And then the second Aston of 6 is bad is nowhere near his best lap time. Alright. Amuse Drifter. He's down by about nearly 4/10 of a second.
Andrews coming to the next straight. He hasn't invalidated his lap. He's on for it. Not much drive. I don't know why. That's been easy. Yeah, really easy. You do.
Wyatt Andrews, after being bottom of the timesheet, has gone second in my silence. Elo Wyatt is dominating this session. It's fair to say he is a second clear of everybody else.
Alright, anyone match him?
Twister's about to start a lap. And you've got the Williams of Ironland doing the same. So it'll be Laser next to set a lap, but he's invalidated. And Sticks is bad is down on his lap as well, so it will be Andres. Who's 13th.
Ironman is 5 steps up.
Harsh Carton is down on his lap. I'm Ironland is 6/10 up on his lap time. We'll go on board with him before the end of this lap and see if he can improve his position as he goes through Pico de Pato. And on the run up to Juncal, what's his middle step like? He's 8/10 up on his lap now. And he's going to go on the run down to the start finish straight. Can he improve his position?
Can you get people off?
This could be a very good lap for Ironland. And does he improve his position? No, he doesn't. He's just shy of Half Cartoon in 13th place. There's a McLaren going slowly, and that is White Walker, and there's a Ferrari in the wall. And White Walker gets a 5-place grip penalty for collision with Swister. White Walker might just doesn't have any fuel, and Swister just didn't expect him to be going slowly in the final sector. Or he doesn't. He does have fuel. He was just backing up to try and start his lap, but Swister will be very annoyed with that. So White Walker will start 5 places back from where he qualifies. Fearless Angel is up on his time, and across the line he goes up to 8. And as it stands, he will start 7th, with White Walker being in 4th and having 5-place grip penalty. That'll start a lap. The next will be Iron Man down by nearly 5 seconds. Go on an out lap, so next will be White Walker, the man who caused Swister to crash, and the in-game shows the scene that way is down by 2 and a bit seconds, so he will not improve. XC Kroll, he's a tiny bit down, but he's up now in the second sector, and this could challenge his front row here in Brazil on the run-up to the start-finish line. Can XC Kroll improve his lap time? Across the line, he goes up to second by 1.5 tenths.
Oh, nice.
Good lap from XC Kroll. 6 is bad is down. Out. Not sure if he's up or down, but across the line he's out of ERS. Now across the line. Doesn't improve. Andres is down.
Scarlock is the switch on top of down on the front.
Scarlock is down now by 1.5 tenths. Will he gain anything back through that corner?
No, 2, 1. Oh, he's round.
Oh, he does. He's up by 2.5 tenths on his lap time. White Walker will start 9th with his penalty. What can his teammate do? He's also down on his time.
Scarlock is
also down.
3 tenths up on his time.
So is Styx. There's no improvement going on anywhere except from Skurlock, who up by 2 and a bit tenths in the first sector. See the rest of this lap. He's going to get blocked a little bit by the Aston Martin. He's holding it on the inside apex, which isn't the optimal line to let people through. You usually do it on the outside of the black corner. Skurlock might have been hindered by that, and he's now going fairly slowly. Off. So the grid. Oh, as Melt spins. It's getting on the power a bit too early. So the grid for the sprint will be Elo Wired, XD Kroll, Andres, White Walker. White Walker will start off the sprint, but he'll lose his 5 places in the main race. 5th will be Swister, 6th Laser, the Moose Drifter will be in 7th, Skurlock in 8th, Fearless Angel in 9th, 6th is Bad in 10th, Melt's 11th, Harsh Cartoon in 12th, Iron Lan in 13th, Brian BR Fury in 14th, and Reezy, who got disqualified for letting cars through to try and get back onto the track, will start 15th. And if Franz joins, I'm sure he'll start 16th, but it's not looking likely with how his game's playing up right now. Oh, it's raining for the sprint.
Oh crap, that's actually sick.
This could be very
It's gonna
interesting.
it's gonna cause some chaos.
Yep, this could be very interesting. Prepare for the formation lap. We should be intermediates all the way into the end, unless there is an issue
Heavy rain.
or rain stops.
So
Stop
White Walker
rollers
would be
left.
hoping to make up positions to negate his 5th place grid penalty. It is White Walker that has it, right?
Yep. So White Walker will need to make decisions.
Okay, for some reason there's a massive gap between I am now. That's quite a big gap between experience point level.
So there's a couple of issues, it seems. The game is slightly broken.
Yeah, people are leaving and rejoining constantly.
So right, the lobby's being reset. So
Alright.
it's light rain for the sprint. I don't know about the race. Just in case anyone's interested, Jesse Lingard's gone to Nottingham Forest.
Oh.
Alright. Okay. You got an invite back, I think.
Alright, yeah, that's good.
Me.
Yeah, right. Come. There we go.
Right. Okay. Right, we're just still waiting on a couple people. Right, we're about to go again. We've lost a couple people.
Alright.
So, the sprint will get underway, hopefully, with no issues. Franz is in. Franz is in.
Alright, let's go.
Could be hope.
So,
There could be hope. Franz, pick a car, please. Does it work? It might work for Franz this time. Franz has got a car. Franz has got a car.
Alright, let's go.
So, we might actually do the sprint for real this time. Don't forget your setups. I want to see some good racing.
I remember your stuff, that's a good point.
So, we're in for an interesting sprint with it being a little bit mixed up.
But there's gonna be rain, so that makes it fun.
Rain's a very interesting prospect. So it's dry.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, I'm gonna try sprint then.
Okay, I was excited for the wet racing, but
We may have a wet race.
it may be
We may
wet
have a
towards
wet
the
race,
end.
so
Wet towards the end. So if someone can emulate Roberto Merri and Spielberg, I'm all for it. But formation lap's about to get underway.
There we go.
It's a Mercedes on pole in 2022, and he still can't get away from it.
The white Walker 7's back up.
Next, Franz at the back. Oh, there's a spinner already, and that is Brian BR Fury, who got a bit too eager on the throttle.
It's called size, man.
It's never a great start to things when you're spinning on the formation lap. And now he's got to gain up the positions. He's lost and he's gone. The run off. But
Yeah, you probably not.
Elo wide is going to have Kroll, Andries and White Walkers trying to come through the field and get ahead of him. You have a rampant Franz going through the pack. In the Haas, he's finally got his game working, which is important. And Brian BR Fury, he's going to need to not spin on the formation lap, or not spin at the start of this race if he's going to do anything to go forward in this race. Otherwise, he'll find himself victim of going backwards. As the grid's starting to line up now, and they're going. And they're tiptoeing towards this grid.
You know why it's going quite slow? These cars will not be like that. They need to be warm.
In real life, Brian would need to get back to his original grid spot. Otherwise, he would have to start from the pit lane. But luckily, this isn't in the game. So he will be able to start 9th. Laser didn't get himself lined up properly. So let's see where each car
White
is
Walker didn't either. So Brian's pointing towards the middle. Oh,
We're at the 5 red light. And lights are out, and away we go for the sprint. It's a brilliant start for XD Roll compared to Elo Wide as they go into turn 1. And there's a spin, it's Andrews, he's taken out the house with him of Fearless Angel, and that means that Elo Wide is behind XD Kroll for the start of the race. The Williams going side by side with Laser for 4th place here as White Walker gets a good start. He gained the position already. Laser's going to have a good run on White Walker.
And made a triple overtake. Yep. Melts is a broken trumpet, by the way, and he's fine. And he's taken out the Red Bull trumpet.
in this race already, as there's a contact at the back between Skurlock and Melts as they go off in the infield.
How many people will you put?
We have Andries and Reezy go at it in Citroen Cow, and on the run down the straight towards the start, down the start-finish straight, we could see some overtaking here as we're on board with Andries. He's going to try and get all over the back of Reezy, and to the left of him, is it going to happen before the corner? Andries down the inside takes the position away from Reezy, and he's up into 6th place. Some more fighting going on. Boneless and Laser not going at it, but behind them, Franz going for it down the inside through the Cena de Largo. It's up into 6th on the back of the grid. Out in front we have XT Kroll, who got start perfect, and as it stands he'll be starting from the front. Wide in P2 had a White Walker whose 5th place penalty doesn't exist after the restart. He's in 3rd, and Laser trying to catch up to him with Boneless and Franz going at it maybe for the last few positions in the points. Andries and Reezy with Fearless going to try and make a move on the Alpine ahead of him. How about this time? Skurlock needs early on in this race. Skurlock gets past, and Skurlock up into 10th place. It's not always paying right now, but Brian into turn 1 tries to go down the inside, spin, and that will help Melt as he gets up two positions. But both of them spinning, and you can see that happening from about 500 meters before. And Kroll is going to be a bit under pressure from Elo Wired for the lead of this sprint. And it's only lap 3, we had loads of action, but it could heat up even more. White Walker has got a little bit of a train going from him to Franz in 6th, and it's going to be a bit of a fight between Reezy and Fearless for 8th place, with Andries maybe falling into that as well. But for the battle for the lead, XT Kroll has lost it to Elo Wide as we're focusing on a different battle. But he goes wide, does Elo Wide, and Kroll, if he cleans his right, could get the DRS and maybe get him back.
Oh, but he's very low on the RX.
Oh, here we go. This could happen through the Cena de Largo, and it's not going to. And Elo Wide has the lead of the sprint after losing it on lap 1. He's got it back on lap 4. Bonus and White Walker going at it as well as Franz makes up a position up to 5th. He might be on for a podium here from the back of the grid. XT Kroll's got a 3-second penalty.
Not what he did.
As it stands, he'll still finish 2nd, but if he makes a mistake, he could fall out of the podium places.
Yeah,
but and there's a bit of a train going on, headed by Bonus now. But Fearless gets ahead of Andries as they're still fighting over 7th position and the last points places. As Reezy's there as well, around the outside through Junkao, Can he get it? Yes, he can. Reese up into the final points place of this sprint. Andries could try and get it back down the straight.
This is join.
Yeah, will these join for the main race? I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't think it can. See what it's called. I'm not sure, we'll find out after this.
Yeah. Ironland is here as well, as into the pits is Andries, having to change his front wing. And behind, Brian and Skurlock are going to fight this again into turn 1. This time Brian doesn't go for the move back into turn 1.
Very wide.
He spun anyway.
Oh, he spun! Right.
Oh, that's not what he wanted. He's driving backwards now, and that.
Oh, this is.
Right, the battle for third is heating up. Franz making important gains in this race. He's gone from the back of the grid up into 4.
I think this is Slambo's people on this.
And Franz is all over him. And can he get him into turn 1 and BS's? Or is he going to be patient and wait for a run down through Team Delago? And Kroll has got another penalty, which as it stands is outside the podium places. So this is going to be the battle for the front row. And Franz is going to try and send it down the straight. And he's going to get it just before the Team Delago. And he's up into 3rd place for the minute, which is a net P2 and front row for Franz.
White Walker back up the toilet. Oh, White Walker making a mistake, I think. I think that's straight back up. This would be close to the same toilet as well.
Your audio's a bit fuzzy, by the way, so I'll let you know.
No, I don't think so. Is it good now?
Oh, Andries is out. He's just lost it into the center S's, and it's a full course yellow. And is that a safety car?
Safety car. The
safety car is out, and that's the worst possible scenario for XD Kroll, who as a result will fall to the back of the penalty. In comes Franz and White Walker. But Franz is going to lose a couple of positions, but he'll be on fresher tyres. So this changes up the whole course of this sprint, because on mediums, as well as Kroll on mediums. Kroll's got 6 seconds worth of penalties, which he did. Yeah, but we've got Franz and White Walker who are on the softs. Fresh softs. Melt's come from the pits as well. He's going to try and do the same. He's got a 5-second penalty for doing so. And they will be some people to watch out for towards the end of this sprint.
Yeah. There's also very quickly also towards the end when they see
this brings Skurlock back into action as he goes up into 10 after Melt's boxed for softs. So it's not over yet for Skurlock. There is an opportunity to try and get something out of this. But Franz...
This also gives everyone a chance to recharge.
Exactly. But this is awful for Kroll, because he was trying to get the gap to Franz and he just couldn't get it. But
the last thing he wanted, because now it's going to be the most lost. Well, considering if it stays like this, then he'll be lost, but they'll be gapped again. Oh, Skurlock's got 3-second time penalty.
Yeah. Amuse Drifter has left.
Oh, well, I realised that.
So, Franz, leader on the softs. Can he make the progress he needs to try and get back onto the front row? But he's only got 3 laps to do it. So
yeah, he needs to. No, he needs to also make sure to be like calm and collected so he doesn't actually ram into someone while they're starting. That's the last thing you want.
So, the order as it stands. We have Elo in the lead. He lost it on lap 1. He got it back on lap 4 after a battle with Kroll, and then Kroll's race started to diminish. So he's now in second P2, but he's got 6 seconds worth of penalties, which will drop him at the moment all the way down to P9 and outside the points for this sprint. Bonus in third will inherit P2. Laser in fourth will inherit P3. Fearless and Reezy with Grant and White Walker running out the top 8 right now. Frant on the softs could make a late charge in this race, as Melts is going very slowly in the middle sector.
Also, what's happened? Reezy will
he's struggling.
And Frant's now
Skurlock
P6.
could get a point here if things go his way. They haven't so far in this race, but Brian and Skurlock, after having multiple collisions in this race, are going to be in a battle for points again.
Oh, Skurlock has a penalty though, so.
So, Melts is going very slowly. What's that about?
People going to the pit.
Will the game make the call and bring the safety car in this lap? The incident has been cleared, but there is Melts going slowly, and it's meaning that racing probably won't get underway.
Oh, that's some Laser. Fun.
And the safety car's in.
This lap as well.
What happened to Laser? He's going to get back on the track. Does he have damage?
Yeah. I don't think he does. But he should be fine. Yeah.
He does
He
not
just
have
needs to
damage.
hope that. Yeah. But Fran's up to P5 and White Walk up to P6.
So Franz will be the one to look out for in the rest of this race. Elo Wired.
Oh, Elo Wired
took a penalty for ignoring yellow flags. This could mean Franz wins from the back if he plays his cards right, and he's already up into 4th place.
Yeah. He's already up to P4.
Up into second as he's
lost it. That's bonus. He's lost it.
He's lost a potential.
The Brian's lost it. Oh my god.
And that's an Alfa Romeo round in the S's.
Franz out to P2. He's got Kroll.
Franz is in a prime position to take the win here, as Elo Wide gets a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags, which will drop him at the moment outside the points, apart from Skurlock.
Melts is retired for possession, by the way.
Melts has lost it. It's game over for Melts. He tried something, it's not worked. But Franz versus Elo Wide, this is for the win in the sprint, and it could be an interesting battle, although Elo Wide will probably know he's lost it.
Yeah.
Kroll is hanging on to third.
Well,
He's going to try and make it a double podium finish for Haas, or is White Walker going to try and make some progress here?
He's going to try hope to get Fearless and
Kroll. Very good run into the first corner.
Oh,
there's contact.
What he wants to do.
And White Walker and
and he's fun. Oh, okay. That is definitely not working.
Just a victim in all of that.
Yeah.
But Franz versus Elo Wired. This might come back to the last lap. And we'll want this on the track. But Skurlock has gone from fighting for last to fighting for fourth.
How much?
And at the moment he will be ahead of. No, he will not be ahead of Kroll. But Franz versus Elo. This will happen until the end of this race.
Yeah. Franz is just deciding his time to make. He doesn't need to make any rapid moves. Yeah.
Smart guy, Franz. But
he's fighting up his fan.
in his heart, he knows he wants us on track. from last on the grid. This will be a win if he doesn't make any stupid mistakes. He's got loads of ERS to play with. This is going to happen.
Yep, DRS will laser this lap as well.
No, it's not. Franz with the fastest lap. Doesn't mean anything in the sprint. But he's going to have a run down into the Sena de Lago, and he's going to get it just before.
Nice. He's got it.
Franz is in the lead of the sprint, and it's game over for Elo Wired, who's given it his all, but it's just not come right for him today. Franz leads from the back of the grid. Skurlock is going to be in fourth, but he's fighting Laser and Fearless for fourth place.
Yeah, but Skurlock has a penalty on them to don't.
And Boneless could have had this, but it's just not gone his way. Reezy caught up with an incident between White Walker and Fearless, and it's all gone wrong.
Yeah.
For Reezy. But the man of the day is going to be Franz, who from the back of the grid and having internet issues and issues with his Xbox will win the sprint ahead of Elo Wide, who took a 5-second penalty, and that might drop him outside the podium places. He'll stay ahead of Kroll, but Skurlock might get a place. Laser gets ahead. Laser gets to the podium ahead of Kroll, so does Fearless. And now, who will get the final point of the sprint? It will be Boneless, ahead of Reezy and Brian. But Franz from the back of the grid, it's a great race for him, and he will take 8 points from that sprint race, which we shouldn't really call a race, but it is a race.
Yeah. It was unlucky, to be honest.
So, Franz takes the win from last, which is incredible, really. And he made a stop. He did it the hard way. And it's all gone right for Franz.
Right, the race will be interesting though, because this isn't 12 laps, it's 36. So it's going to be a lot more grueling.
Have other drivers been able to join in time for it? Yes, they have. So, what's happened? Kroll's starting 14th.
Wait, what?
Skurlock's starting on pole. Andrews in 16th. This is a weird one.
Hang on. How does that work?
Right, so Styx, who didn't even do the sprint, is starting second. Skurlock's on pole, he's loving life right now. Elo.
Where's Franz?
Franz is down in 10th. This
Yeah,
is a bug.
Yeah, he's probably fuming right now.
So this is so the grid should be Franz, Elo, Laser, Fearless, Kroll, Skurlock, White Walker, Boneless, Reezy, Brian Fury, Melt, and Andrews. But we got Skurlock, Styx, Elo, Laser, Melt, Amused, Fearless, and Brian the top 8. It's so confusing.
I'm so confused. What order did they take?
And I've got a glitch on my screen.
Is it? I mean, it can't be. I thought it'd be maybe in the order people joined, but can't be that because these people, some people join after.
You have to invite me back. I can't commentate the start of the break.
Oh. I know, you're fine, you're fine.